Have you ever found yourself in a financial pinch? The unexpected can strike at any time, and having an emergency fund can be your financial lifeboat. An emergency fund, you see, is a financial safety net designed specifically to cover unexpected expenses or financial emergencies. It's a buffer between you and the unpredictable, helping you avoid debt, secure your financial well-being, and prepare for whatever life might throw your way. Remember, an emergency fund is not an option, but a necessity. Now that we understand the importance of an emergency fund, how much should one save? This question is a crucial one, and it's not always straightforward. The general rule of thumb is to aim for enough savings to cover 3 months' worth of living expenses. This buffer should ideally sustain you through short-term job loss, sudden medical expenses, or unexpected home repairs, to name a few. However, settling on this target amount requires a deeper dive into your personal financial landscape. Consider factors such as your monthly expenses, the stability of your income, and your personal and family needs. If your monthly expenses are high or your income fluctuates, you might need to save more. Equally, if you have dependents or specific health concerns, your target might need to be higher. Remember, the goal here isn't to stress you out. It's to give you peace of mind. Setting a realistic goal is the first step towards financial security. Understanding your financial situation is crucial in setting your emergency fund target. It's like shining a light in the dark corners of your finances. Start by conducting a budget analysis. Review your income and expenses, categorize them, get a clear picture of where your money is going and coming from. This could be as simple as making a list of your monthly bills, groceries, and entertainment expenses, then comparing that to your income. Next, identify opportunities to cut back and save more. Do you notice any spending habits that could be trimmed? Maybe you're spending a lot on takeout, or perhaps those online shopping sprees are adding up. Remember, every little bit helps. By reducing spending in certain areas, you can increase your capacity to save. This doesn't mean living a life of deprivation, but rather making mindful decisions about your spending. A thorough financial assessment will guide your savings plan. With a clear understanding of your financial situation, it's time to create a savings plan. A robust savings plan is a cornerstone of your financial stability and the key to building a healthy emergency fund. So, how do you set a monthly savings target? Well, this should be a realistic amount that you can consistently set aside from your income. It's a delicate balance between saving enough to reach your goal and not straining your daily living expenses. Remember, it's always better to start small and gradually increase your savings as your financial situation improves. Next, let's talk about automating your savings. This is a powerful tool to ensure consistency. Set up automatic transfers from your regular account to your designated emergency fund account. This way, you're saving money before you have a chance to spend it. It's like making your future self a priority. A well-structured savings plan is your roadmap to achieving your emergency fund goal. Now comes the exciting part, building your emergency fund. This step is all about consistency. Sticking to the monthly savings plan you've set for yourself is paramount. Remember, it's not about the amount you're able to save each month, but the regularity of your contributions. Every little bit counts and adds up over time. Life is dynamic and your financial situation might change. Maybe you get a raise, or perhaps your expenses increase. This is why it's important to periodically reassess and adjust your contributions. If your income increases, consider upping your monthly contributions. If your expenses go up, try to find additional areas where you can cut back to maintain your savings target. Building an emergency fund is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It requires patience, discipline, and most importantly, consistency. So stick to your plan, adjust as needed, and watch your fund grow. Remember, consistency is key in building your emergency fund. A healthy emergency fund requires regular monitoring and maintenance. Like a well-tended garden, it needs your attention to thrive. It's essential to check on your fund periodically, ensuring it aligns with your current living costs. As the cost of living climbs or your financial responsibilities expand, your target amount should follow suit. Think of it as financial housekeeping, keeping your safety net strong and up to date. Regular checkups and adjustments ensure your emergency fund remains robust and relevant. So, when should you use your emergency fund and how do you replenish it? It's crucial to have clear guidelines for using this fund. It's meant for genuine emergencies, not just any unplanned expense. Think job loss, unexpected healthcare costs, or urgent home repairs. Once you've tackled the crisis, prioritize refilling the coffers. Remember, the goal is to reach your predetermined target level. This way, you're always prepared for life's financial curveballs. Responsible use and timely replenishment ensure your emergency fund is always ready when you need it. With a healthy emergency fund in place, what's next? Now, it's time to consider long-term financial planning. This involves looking beyond immediate needs and focusing on future financial goals. Perhaps it's time to start contributing to a retirement fund or exploring investment opportunities. Remember, an emergency fund is a safety net, but it shouldn't be your only savings. Diversifying your financial portfolio can help ensure a secure future. An emergency fund is just the beginning of your journey towards financial security. Before we wrap up, here are some additional tips and considerations. Firstly, starting an emergency fund doesn't mean you have to immediately set aside large amounts of money. If your current financial situation doesn't allow for it, start small. Any savings are better than none, and you can gradually increase your contributions over time. Secondly, it's a good idea to keep your emergency fund separate from your regular checking accounts. This helps reduce the temptation to dip into your savings for non-emergency expenses. Think of your emergency fund as a safety net, not a secondary bank account. Lastly, life is full of surprises, and your financial situation today may not be the same in a year or even 6 months. Therefore, it's crucial to regularly review and update your emergency fund plan to reflect changes in your life circumstances. Remember, starting an emergency fund is a step towards financial freedom. It's never too late to start. As we draw to a close, we'd love to hear from you. Whether you have questions, want to share your experiences, or need further guidance, do get in touch. You can email us at sliger@lifeitsnevertoolate.com. For more resources and tips, visit our website at www.lifeitsnevertoolate.com. You can also find more videos on our YouTube channel at @2rvgypsies. And if you're passionate about the environment, do check out our conservation site at www.maidesofnature.world. Remember, it's never too late to start. Your journey towards financial freedom could start today with your first step towards building an emergency fund. We look forward to hearing from you.